Okay, last video I'm going to show you for the above water prop. It's going to be the propulsion system, or in this case the propeller. I'm actually going to look at my boat from the back, and I either want to draw this away from the boat, either on the left or right hand side. So I'm going to go ahead and just draw it somewhere over here on the right. Once again, just make sure you're not drawing this directly on the boat. You'll find it's going to be a little bit easier. I'm going to go ahead and hit C for circle. I want a red circle to appear. Okay, once you see red, click once. Move outward. I'm going to type in 1/16. It's going to give me an 1/8 inch diameter circle. And I'm now going to hit A for arc. And before I do that, I'm actually going to move this down so you can really see what's going to happen. I'm going to move this down. So I'm going to hit A for arc. I'm going to hover until I find the center of that circle. Click once. I'm going to move vertically, and I should see a blue line appear. And I'm going to type in 3 for 3 inches. I'm actually going to move away from that point, and you'll see this little green line appear. I'm going to type in 1/4. Okay, let me go ahead and use my hand tool again so you can kind of see what just happened. Hit A for arc again, find the center, click once, move up. Once again, this should have been 3 inches. It should be a blue line. Click a second time. Move away. You should see a green line appear. Type in 1/4. Try that again, 1/4. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and do something that's going to save me a little bit of time here. I can either rotate this and use the copy tool, or I could draw exactly what I drew here below it. I have options. I'm going to go ahead and probably, just to keep this simple, I'm going to go ahead and just draw the same thing again. That way you get some good practice. I'm going to hit A for arc. Once again, find center. I'm going to come down, type in 3, and then move away. You should see a green line appear. Type in 1/4. Okay, A for arc again. Click center. Come down, click again. Move away. Type in 1/4. Okay, very good. I'm going to zoom in here. I'm going to do some erasing here. I'm going to hit E for erase. I'm going to get rid of some of this information. And I'm actually going to leave that circle as it is right there. I'm going to do something here which typically is what the propellers do look like. You'll notice that I have a sharp point, and ours actually are flat on the top. So I'm going to go ahead and hit T for tape measure. And I'm going to go ahead and from center I'm going to come up about 2.5 inches. Okay, I'm going to hit my line tool. Basically I want to kind of figure out where I'm going to go ahead and just draw a line, as you can see, going from here to here. Okay, it doesn't have to be extremely precise, but just something to use as a reference. And with the eraser tool I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of that. Alright, T for tape measure. Once again, going to come down about 2.5 inches, and I'm going to hit my line tool. Let me zoom in there. We're basically just trying to draw something that, as close as possible, represents that cut that we made. E for erase, or let me take that back, the design that we more or less saw on the blade when we got them. I know some of you cut your blade, so actually you might actually find that some of these numbers you may have to change. Let me get rid of some of this information here. Okay, so just something just to kind of make it look a little bit more realistic, and really just a matter of push-pulling. Just getting rid of some of my guidelines. If you can get rid of them, great. If you can't, not a big deal. Okay, now when I push-pull, I need to hold down my control key. So I'm going to click it. I should see a plus key. I'm going to click once. I want you to come out 1/16. Zoom in, oops, zoom in, click. 1/16, click. 1/16. And one last little step here, we're going to group this. So click on your space bar, with a big box around it, right click, and select Make Group. Go ahead and save your work, move on to the next step.